The Wine Dude coming at you. Today we're talking about pairing foods and wines. And our first food that we had from Chef Dwayne is a chicken burger and garlic roasted potato wedges. The very first thing, if you want to ask what would go with that to pair it well, a lot of people think white wine with fish and chicken, red wine with beef and lamb. Just let's stop it right there and say throw that category right out of the water. That no longer goes in the wine world anymore. Reds can go with fish, whites can go with beef. So many wines are out there these days, and I always say, as long as you enjoy that wine, it'll go with any food. But with Chef Dwayne's chicken burger, first thing I'd say, I'd look at a white if you like white wine, and I'd want to keep it on the dry side. Some suggestions I would have, and there's so many wines in the world today for you to choose from. There's really no one perfect wine for this dish. I can make some suggestions for you that will go well with it. First and foremost, I would say out of South Africa, a good Chenin Blanc. And people, when they think of Chenin Blanc, almost the same thing like they would think of Riesling. You mention Riesling to them, they go, ooh, sweet. Well, Riesling doesn't have to be sweet. It could be very dry. You get a New Zealand or a good German dry Riesling would go great with this chicken burger. Same thing with that South African Chenin Blanc I was just saying. Chenin Blancs typically are fruity to sweet, but South Africa makes them in the dry mode. So that would pair very well. A good white Bordeaux would go with this also. A Viognier, very nice, dry, fruity, great melon and apricot and great fruit flavors that would go with this. Also a good Spanish Arboreño, nice and light. And the thing is, the white wines that I just mentioned, I wouldn't suggest, like people think white wine, a lot of times they would think Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc. First thing, I wouldn't take a Chardonnay because a lot of them that people like too oaky and too buttery. It's what I always like to say is like sticking a stick of Land O'Lakes and a 2x4 in your mouth. They just overpower the food. Same thing with the Sauvignon Blanc. They could be too zesty, too citrusy, too acidic with this kind of pairing. So that's why I would stick with the Chenin Blanc out of South Africa, a white Bordeaux, a German and New Zealand dry Riesling, a Viognier, or a Spanish Arboreño. Now, if whites ain't your thing, don't fret. There's a lot of reds in this world that can go with this chicken burger also. First and foremost, you want to keep it light. You don't want a big, heavy, tannic Cabernet, Zinfandel, Petit Syrah. Those kind of wines are just going to overpower your food. So you want to stick with something on the lighter to the fruitier side. Perfect pairing is a Pinot Noir. Pinot Noirs are growing all over the world. You can get New Zealand, you can get California, a great Burgundy out of France, or a Spätburgunder out of Germany. Anything made out of the Pinot Noir grape, nice and light, great fruit, not going to overpower the chicken burger at all. Great choices. You can also go with a Beaujolais Cru from any of the regions of France. Nice, light, fruity kind of wines pair very well with this dish. Or you can even go south of France on the Côte d'Aron, which is mainly a blend of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. Excellent acidity, great fruit flavors to it. Won't overpower the chicken burger at all. Excellent choices. I hope you find one of these wines to your liking. And boy, all I can say is, no matter what wine in the world you pick, I don't care if you pick a Cabernet, a Pinot Noir, ones I said, ones I didn't, even if it's a white Zinfandel. The only thing is, just as long as you enjoy the wine and enjoy the food, there's no wrong choice. And that's coming from the Wine Dude. Later, the Wine Dude has left the building.